Hey guys, and welcome to a new tutorial. So I was asked to do a tutorial on like dropping and picking up weapons and stuff like this, and well, this isn't going to be exactly like that, and I decided against doing a series. I'm just going to do a couple tutorials on kind of like the basics of that. Now this isn't going to be like a weapons thing, because they said that they already had like being able to pick it up and stuff, but this is going to be picking up. This isn't going to be dropping. I'll do dropping next episode probably. But this is going to be able to like pick up a object. This isn't going to be a weapon, but it's going to be an object. And I'm just using first person, I think. Yeah, just the first person game mode. And so I just went ahead and created a blueprint class. I just created a new folder and named it blueprints. Or did I? I think it started in first person BP, and then I created a new one and it was named actors, and then I went into this. And so I haven't done anything in it. I haven't even opened it up yet. I just created it. And so basically what you're going to do is I'm just gonna do this, like just create a static mesh. I want simulation, and let's just name this cube. So this isn't really, so in this one we're gonna go through materials and stuff too. So in this episode we're going to go through materials, so I'm going to go ahead and just go to content and create a new folder, name it materials. So in the materials tab we're just going to go ahead and create a new material, and we're just going to name this cube cube underscore mat. So that just basically, it's kind of like the simplified version of saying it's material. So in this we're just going to make the cube glow, kind of a glow. So we're just going to go down here, and it's constant 3 vector. That's texture coordinates. That's the XYZ. So we just want to go here, and then emissive color is the glow. So in this we here, so we'll find out real fast if this changes anything. Apply. Okay, so yeah, so you have to go down here, and like you see how you're like, oh well, I dragged it, but it still says the new is going to be black. That's because the second one, you have to pay attention to this, and you want to change that, and see how that kind of has like a glow now. And that is, yeah, that kind of has like a glow. And I can't remember if you plug it into this or not. I think it's just plugged it into this, but you probably can plug it into the you can plug it into the base color and then put like a emissive color coordinate thing. And so yeah, we just want to apply this and save as well, and then we want to go back to our object and find our cube underscore, no, not static mesh, where's the materials? So static mesh, physical material override. Nope, that's not it. I think we need to have a cube first. So let's create a cube, and then yeah, cube material. So cube underscore mat, and so now we have this kind of a glow. And then, but we also, like, this isn't gonna generate an overlap, as you might know. I don't know how much knowledge you have in blueprints, but this isn't gonna generate an overlap. Like, if the actor just runs into it, it's just gonna be collision, it's just gonna block him. But how you do that is you do a collision. So should we do spear or cube? I'm gonna do spear, so it goes like around. spear collision. So you want a spear collision, and you want it to be, I hate sometimes it glitches. No, I don't want, sometimes it gets annoying. We want the spear collision. Oh my goodness. Just stop messing up. I don't want the cube. I just want the... Alright, well, we're gonna make the cube smaller. And this... Is this spear collision? Does it have a generate overlap? Yeah, you can't see it though. Why is it not letting you see it? As you can see, lots of things go wrong. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's see if we can just bump up scale. Just go like this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now we have that spear collision enabled. So now we just want to go here, and so it's going to be on. So this basically means if that is if something hits it. This is going to be if something overlaps the spear collision. This is going to be when it walks, like finishes colliding with it. So if you, but we want this. So on this, basically what we're going to do is, this isn't really going to be a pickup, because you need like an inventory system for a pickup type thing. But, and I don't have that made right now, and that would take like another half hour or whatever to make. So I'm not going to make that. But basically what you want to do to make it disappear is you just want to go out and just go destroy destroy actor, boom, and this literally will just destroy, I think. Let's go test it out. So if we drag it out and break the game, supposedly, no, I didn't. I just dragged the cube mat out. Control Z. Okay, thank goodness for that. We just want to go into our first person BC actors, and we just want to drag that out and just have that. And you can like make it spin and stuff or whatever. This could be like a health pickup, like literally whatever. And this is just kind of like the dead basics. Now I'm gonna do another one that's gonna be like dropping stuff, so I'm gonna have to have an inventory system for that. But I think I see what I did wrong here. So when I run into it, it destroys myself. Yeah, and exactly what that's doing is it's basically saying the other actor. We don't want that. We want the self. As you can see, it can mess up a whole game, just one little line. So now if I run into it, it will destroy it itself. So yeah, and you can have like a health bar or something, and it's really easy to do that. You just, I'll go ahead and show you how to make a UI. So you just want to go into user interface, and just do like health or something, or main underscore UI, and that could be like a main menu or something too. But so the basics of the UI. Now you can be in here and you're like, oh well, what the crap's going on? But it's pretty simple actually. It took me a while to figure it out, and because I looked at it and I tried to learn it by myself, and that didn't go so well. So I'd really recommend that you watch some tutorials on it, or like I can recommend if you go to Udemy and you search Game Dev TV, they do awesome spick-span tutorials. It's like, I mean, you can catch them, they're only like $10, but normally they're like 100. But Udemy does a bunch of sales and stuff, and they're like $10 each. They're awesome. I really recommend him, or not really him, it's the whole team. But I'll just go ahead and cancel the autosave. But really awesome. It's where I learned my blueprint stuff. You'll probably see a lot of similarities between my tutorials and them. I mean, yeah, because they're awesome. I recommend going. So basically, for a health, you want a progress bar. So this, you just want to do that, and then you can just put a text box or something above it, but you want to anchor it, because that basically kind of anchors it in the wherever closest to. I recommend doing corner, or if it's in the center. Like, usually you want to do closest corner. It's just for different screen sizes and stuff, it will anchor it to a certain area. But where's text block? So you want this, and then you just want to just put like text health. And if you're doing like a kill counter or something, you do a text box, and then you would go and bind it, and this basically creates a function behind it, and that just makes it to where you can put some code behind it to see like when actor dies plus 1 kill to it, like it'll like change the number or something. But if you look %, see here, see how it goes up and down, and we can do this and make it like green or something. So now you can have it to where, but you see how it's 1. You want to make that 100, and how you do that is you make a variable and you plug it in and you set that variable. You bind it, so you would create a binding, and then you would name that binding, and the function you would name it probably like get health amount. Go ahead so it don't trigger people. So you just want to do that, and then you want to create a new variable, and you want it to be a float, and you want to just name it health. I'm probably spelling health wrong, aren't I? Yeah, I've been spelling health wrong the whole time. Please forgive my spelling. I suck at spelling. Never really had good grades in spelling. Well, actually, there never really was a spelling. So you just want to set it, and you want the output return value to be no, I don't want that. You just want to plug it in there. Yeah. I just want to delete that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get rid of that one. And then we just want to get it and then plug that in. So now you just want to, like, if you had 100, 100, but if you had like 1,000 or something, or whatever, however much health you have, you just plug it in there. And I also got a question on weapon damage. So, I mean, weapon damage is basically the same thing as this. In your weapon blueprint, you get a variable, and it can be an integer. I think you guys know what I mean, or a float. It doesn't matter. If you want decimals and stuff, do a float. You don't want decimals for your set health amount. I mean, like, for your damage amount. Then you don't need it. But basically, it's basically the same thing in your blue. You just get a function. It's not a bind. You don't bind it, but it's basically everything else besides the binding. You have a health function, or I mean, you have a weapon damage function, and like get weapon damage, and then you have like a damage float or integer. So, and you would just set it via this right here with a return node and stuff. And that way, when you're in your event graph and you get your health amount, you have a return value. So you can plug that into somewhere and be like, take this much damage when line trace finishes. And if you don't know what a line trace is, it's kind of I'd have to go into like my object, or probably actually the first person probably has it. It's probably in the gun actually. FPS weapon. I want the blueprints. Stupid blueprints. So I think it's probably in this. See, they don't have functions really in here, but you can break this into functions and stuff like that. But do they have a line trace? No, because it actually is spawning a projectile. That's true. So a line trace just is an invisible line that it will, like, it just shoots a line type thing. When you, like, you can just be like, spawn line trace, how many seconds, and if you're doing like an automatic, just make it to where it will timer it, like it will every 4 sec or every 0.4 seconds or whatever, it will fire a line trace, and then at the end you can spawn like a particle system, and at the beginning for like a muzzle flash or something, you can spawn a particle system and like a hit particle system, and you can also make it to where like if it hits a certain material, it does a certain particle system. Like if it like hits metal, it'll do like a spark, but if it hits dirt, then it makes like a sound like it's like hitting a dirt. But so it's actually not that complicated. Like I went in and I was like, wow, this is complicated. How am I gonna ever learn this? But it's actually really dirt simple with blueprints and stuff. And you like look at like people's blueprints and it's like super complicated, and you're like, how do I do this? What's this mean? What's that mean? What's this mean? And that's what I'm here to help you with. So we're nearly the 40 subs, guys. I think we need one more sub. You guys got this. Make sure to sub. I'm rooting for 10 likes on this. Got this, guys. You can do it. Just make sure you like. Take the 2 seconds. Like the video. All my videos have gotten more than 10 views. If everyone that viewed it liked it. And if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I want to know. I do. These videos are for you guys. So, yeah. Well, I think that's just about it for the tutorial. Comment anything down below if you need something explained. And, or if you need anything like special tutorials or whatever, like, I'm willing to help you guys. And, yeah. Bye.